What is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero, and welcome to what I'm gonna call an update. This really is kind of an impromptu. I really feel like hopping back on the mic, getting back into the YouTube sphere, and this is really impromptu. I don't really have much of a plan, just kind of update you guys on where I've been the past few weeks and what things are looking like. So, of course, I'd appreciate it if you listen. So, 3 weeks ago, I was prepping for the biggest exam I've had thus far in medical school. It's been, a 7-week block with more information than could be fit in, what I would consider an entire semester or a year-long university course. It was really demanding, but I did really enjoy it. I want to stress that though it's incredibly time-consuming, though it's incredibly difficult, I am definitely enjoying medical school. And I had 1 week of just no classes, just time to study. And I studied 8 to 10, sometimes more, hours each day leading up to the exam, just trying to really nail everything down. And that was a few weeks ago, and the DR 1 and 2 top 5 executions went up in the middle of that week, and that was a blast. Trying to get all that out, trying to record that with Lizzie. It was a lot of fun trying to step out of my comfort zone a little bit with that video. And I want to thank you guys for all of your responses on that. And I want to thank you guys real quick for your responses on the Danganronpa 2 finale. I have not gotten to those comments. Some of you literally hit the character limit on an individual comment and left 3 of those, character limit comments on that. So I definitely want to set aside the time to really address those with the care that they deserve. So I will be getting to all of those. Don't worry, I haven't read all of them, but they will not be forgotten. They will not go unnoticed. I appreciate all of the support on the Danganronpa 2 finale. But yeah, I was super intense with my studying, and I took the exam, and I actually did really well. I was pretty happy overall with my score and everything. I passed, and I'll be moving on, to Block 2. I'm in the middle of Block 2. We're talking about immunology and stuff. It's really cool, but regardless, I hadn't really prepped for many videos past the DR 1 and 2 execution. I just wasn't finding the time to record during that study week. And then I took the exam, and I was like, I am so exhausted. The last thing I want to do is anything that's gonna require a lot of mental attention. I'm just gonna chill for a bit. I've been playing Persona a lot, or at least I had been since before going to Japan, and just kind of finding pockets of time, but definitely wanted to play Persona a lot. And what's really cool is after a day or two, Lizzie actually came and visited me. So I had plenty of time to hang out with Lizzie. We are doing a long-distance relationship, which can be pretty trying at times, but it really makes the time that when we are together, we definitely want to spend it as well as we can. And we agreed that we weren't going to force ourselves, right? We obviously have DR2 Island Mode we want to go through, DRIF we want to go through, and other things, well, I won't really get into, but there are a lot of fun YouTube, fun gaming plans we have, but we never wanted to force ourselves. And with the limited time, we chose to play tons of Persona. We chose to watch anime. We chose to go to a pumpkin farm. We chose to do a bunch of other things and never really kind of got around to doing YouTube. And I was okay with that. It had been a while since I had recorded, because I can't even remember the last time I took actually, no, I can. There was the great Danganronpa drought, but I don't think I still uploaded in the meantime. I think, yeah, it's been a while since I've even taken more than 4 or 5 days in a row off with no videos. And some of you guys might recall that better, and it might just be me blanking. But in general, I haven't taken a long break like this in a long time, and I definitely was burnt out in just a lot of aspects of my life a couple weeks ago, with regards to school, with regards to YouTube, and on the side of school and YouTube and my personal life, there's been a lot going on with my room. And it sounds really crazy to be stressed out about, or to even spend a lot of time talking about your room, but over the past 6 or 7 years, I haven't really been spending a lot of time at home. So maybe my junior year of high school, for those of you that are wondering, I am 23. I graduated college 2 years ago. I took a year off, and then I'm in my first year of medical school. So I decorated my room my junior year of high school, and since then I hadn't really touched it. My senior year didn't really change enough. I was gonna be going off to college. It wasn't really worth redecorating my room and everything. And then throughout all 4 years of college, I never really spent more than a couple months in total throughout the year at home. given I was almost always going abroad during the summers. I'd be home for breaks, but then, I was in North Carolina for school 8-9 months out of the year. So never really thought it was worth investing in like redecorating my room or anything like that. But that doesn't mean I didn't like buy anything. I didn't develop new interests, right? So I collected and amassed all these different things that I really liked, that I wanted to display, because I'm very much a collector. Shout out to the collector in Tokyo Dark. But yeah, no, I definitely like figures and games and like wall scrolls and all that stuff, and I want to have them displayed nicely, but I never figured it was worth like redoing my room. And yeah, I got back from Japan this recent summer, and I've had like 6 or 7 years worth of things that I've collected, that I've wanted to display, that I've obtained, and I needed to get around to like making my room me. I came back to my room, and I'm currently, living there, and it felt old, it felt outdated, it didn't feel like it reflected me, and that's something I want my room to very much feel like me. And I will show you guys my room eventually when it is done. It's almost done. So you guys will get to see it, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. But yeah, it was a lot of work, moving all the furniture around, getting new furniture, building that furniture, figuring out, literally going through every possession I own, everything I've ever decided to save since I was like 4 or 5, with regards to little books that I drew, like Pokemon cards, little action figures, Crazy Bones, all the way up to like high school yearbooks, random textbooks, to figures, to all these different things that I had to unpack, sort through, determine what I wanted to donate, what I want to sell, what I want to keep, and then of what I want to keep, how I want to display it, and then doing so in the way that I want to. And I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so it's really time consuming, and there's just no way to get around it without just doing the work. And so whenever I had a weekend, whenever I had that sort of free time, I've been working on that, and I'm still working on it. I'm almost done, but that has also been time consuming, and I've been getting a lot of pressure from my family to keep going on that. And then outside of that, there's just a lot that I want to do. I'm trying to keep up with my Japanese, and it's incredibly difficult because I don't have anyone to speak Japanese with, and I hardly have the time to even watch anime, to listen to Japanese, or to do flashcards to practice like my vocabulary at the very least. So I've been trying to find opportunities to read manga, watch anime, or find other people or ways to get involved with the Japanese community, and it's been really tough. I'm still failing at that, and that's something I'm still working on. I've been trying to maintain gaming, right? Part of what I like about YouTube is that it keeps me active with gaming. Gaming is definitely integral to me, and it's one of my passions, right? And so when I'm playing games like Tokyo Dark, when I'm playing Corpse Party, when I'm playing Persona 5, when I have the opportunity to play other people in Super Smash Bros. Melee, when I can, participate in a league, something like that. If it's for YouTube, it kind of like keeps me like regularly involved with that sort of community, and it keeps me playing games. And that's something that's really easy to cut out. It's really something that a lot of people will encourage you to cut out even as you get older. And it's something I definitely am feeling myself missing. I feel like over the past couple weeks, I've kind of noticed myself getting a little bit lost in other things as I've neglected my interest for Japanese and anime and gaming and YouTube and this whole community that I really do appreciate being a part of. And yeah, that's what brings me here now. I've gotten super sucked into trying to sell all of my things or swap my games and all of those sorts of things for stuff that I want, and that's been eating up my free time. I'm trying to get back into working out, and then school is back in full force again. I had like 1 week where I wasn't off, but it was relatively less intense. And yeah, it's like back at full force. I've still got my room to finish. I've still got Japanese that I know that my skills are deteriorating. There's still plenty of games I want to play and not enough time. There's still my body that I want to continually improve. I want to exercise, especially as I learn more and more about the importance of health, right? Like, there's just so much I want to do, and I'm having a bit of difficulty juggling it. And yeah, here I am letting you guys know that I do think I failed a little bit, and I'm definitely coming back to YouTube, not just for you guys, not just to be a part of the community again, but also for myself, to keep myself integrated with playing games, which is something I definitely want to keep for probably the rest of my life. So, yeah, looking forward. Of course, there's going to be Tokyo Dark, there's going to be more Corpse Party, those two are going to continue. I'll be getting together with Lizzie again in a month for Thanksgiving, which is super exciting, and we'll probably play some sort of Danganronpa, whatever we feel like playing at that time. As far as other things on the channel, I won't announce exactly what just yet, but I have 2 projects. One of them is independent, it's something I've been working on with my very, very minimal time, but it's a bit of a passion project. It's another Let's Play, it's nothing too crazy. Maybe I would consider doing another top 10, top 5 in the near future. We'll see. And then I'm also chatting with another person who is on YouTube to potentially do a collaborative project for a game that we both really enjoy, and that's looking really promising. So yeah, there's a lot to come. I'm the type of person that whatever I really get involved with, I inevitably end up wanting to get really good at and do near perfectly. And I feel like because I'm such a curious person, because I have so many interests, that really stretches me thin for time and ability to do things. So maybe I'm talking myself up too much. Maybe I'm overcommitting myself to things I'll do in the future. But I think what I did just mention are all very realistic things you can anticipate in the near future. There's one other thing too, but I'll leave that to be a surprise in about a week or so. And with that, I think that's all there really is. It feels really nice. Like, it feels really nice. I'm not even playing a game right now. You guys aren't even watching me playing a game, but it feels really nice. You know, for the first time in a few weeks, borderline a month, given I pre-recorded, a few of the episodes that went up before my, hiatus, to, give the intro, to say, what is up, heroes? This is Midnight Zero, to feel like I'm talking to someone, to feel like I'm reaching you guys and reconnecting with you guys. And so if you did listen to this, thank you. Thank you so much. It's nice to be heard, and it's nice to connect with you guys, and I appreciate all of your support, and I hope you continue to do so as we move forward. So, yeah, thanks a ton. I'm back. Gonna be doing what I can. Not gonna make any guarantees, but believe me, this YouTube, this community, this gaming is important to me, and I'm gonna try and protect that. So, now I'm just rambling at this point. It's been too long behind the mic. I'm just letting it all out now. Yeah. If you guys have any thoughts, if you have any questions, any concerns, as always, you can leave them below in the comment section. I will definitely be responsive and get back to you guys, so hopefully I can put any concerns at ease. And I'll see you guys then in whatever video of mine you guys decide to watch next. But until then, this is Midnight Zero, and this mission is complete.